What's up, YouTube? It's your boy M8trix21 back with yet another video. I finally got in all my pops from ECCC 2026, so let's get right into it. So for ECCC 2026, we got 4 regular pops and we got limited edition pops. And the limited edition pops I put in for just about all of them, and I did hit on 2 of them, so we'll get to those in a little bit. But for the 4 that dropped the regular pops, we have these 4 right here, and I decided to go for 2 of these pops. I do want Frankie, I probably will get it eventually, but the 2 pops I really wanted to get in my collection were the Punisher, which is a dope pop right here. Saw this pop and I said, yeah, I need this in my collection for my Marvel collection. So we have the Punisher here, definitely a really nice pop there. Marvel on the back. And it's the Punisher with the sword. You usually see him with other things other than the sword, but at the end of the day, this is a really cool pop, and I'm glad to get this in the collection. So, like I said, this is a pop, one of the 4 common pops they decided to drop for ECCC this year, and it was one that was an absolute must in my opinion. If you are a Punisher fan or a Marvel fan, gotta get this one. So good to see Funko back at ECCC, even though they didn't do the big drop like they normally do, and they tried out that the limited edition drop for this one. And definitely be looking out for that for San Diego Comic-Con, because it's gonna make a lot of people mad. But at the end of the day, still was a cool pop to add to the collection. I had to get it. So moving on, the other pop I decided to pick up for ECCC was the Muzan Kobusuji, the metallic version of him. Definitely a really cool pop here, man. I can't wait to get that final form of Muzan, which I'm sure they will be dropping once the movie comes out. But this one's a really nice one. If you know, you know. I think he only was in this form for maybe a few episodes during the show, but it is what it is. You got Muzan here, metallic, and it looks really cool. Rest of the box art, which looks dope on this side, back of the box, kind of the newer wave, but it's been out for a while, and then the rest of the box. But again, Muzan in this form is pretty cool, and it's metallic, so they did a good job with this one, and nice. And I know there was a chance if you bought them online, there was a chance you could have got the ECCC Con exclusive sticker. Mine didn't come with that. It came with the share sticker, which I'm okay with. They're sold out on Funko.com, but check your local Hot Topic, because this one was shared with Hot Topic as well. So definitely a really cool pop. If you're a Demon Slayer fan, need this in your collection. So moving on to the 2 limited edition pops I was able to pick up. This one probably a lot of people were able to get it, because this is the more abundantly available version of them. Was the 8,000 piece exclusive Brass Dragon Wormling. This is from Dungeons and Dragons. This is a limited edition Supreme edition. So like I said, limited to 8,000 pieces. It is a cool pop. One that I normally wouldn't get in my collection. I don't collect a lot of Dungeons and Dragons pops, but I think most people went for this one. And if you hit on any of them, you probably hit on this one. So the box art on this thing is dope. You get all the rest of the Dungeons and Dragon monsters in the background, which look really cool. And here's the rest of the box. Definitely nice. Like I said, I tried my luck with this one. I was able to pick this one up. Like I said, this is the highest number for all the limited edition pops that dropped for Emerald City Comic-Con, and let get this in the collection. Definitely a dope pop. A lot better in person than I thought it was. And last but not least, I was able to get one of them, I guess, not really most expensive. I was able to get another pop from the limited edition. It wasn't one of the high ones, the Dalmatian or the Great Tone Batman. I wasn't able to get that, but I did get the regular Batman, limited to 5,000 pieces. It's an ultra limited edition, and it just looks dope, man. I love the way this pop looks. Side art on it is pretty cool as well. Nothing on the back, you even get more of that old school Batman artwork, but looks dope. And yeah, just a really cool pop. I just like the way he looks. I'm kind of torn on if I want to open up the plastic on this one. I probably will eventually, but I don't know yet. I kind of like keeping it sealed up. It's just a really cool pop, and I'm glad to have it in the collection. Definitely one that I'm glad I was able to get. I wanted that Wolverine as well, but hey, you take what you can get when it comes to these limited edition draws sometimes. But definitely a really cool pop. Nice to add to the collection, and it's pretty cool. And so those are the 4 pops I picked up for Emerald City Comic-Con this year, and I like all the ones I got. I think it was a nice little selection. Now, they didn't overdo it and put a whole bunch of pops out. They kept it kind of small. The limited edition was really cool. Some of the pops of that were I wish I had a gotten, but it is what it is. You win some, you lose some, but at the end of the day, have fun. That's all that matters. But let me know in the comments which one of these was your favorite, and did you pick up anything from Emerald City Comic-Con this year? And are you glad that Funko's back at Emerald City Comic-Con? They used to be there all the time. I got cool pops in my collection from Emerald City Comic Con, and they just hadn't been for the last couple of years. But glad to see they're back. I guess they're not going to do WonderCon this year, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather do ECCC. But let me know in the comments if you picked up anything, and if you did, let me know what you got in your collection. That's all I got for you on this one. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you never miss a video. It's your boy M8trix21. Peace. Talk to you all later. Bye.
Perfect.